Hello everybody, and yeah, not everybody. This video is specially made by me, the CEO and founder of the Velerix, just for SamBOT to understand what Velerix is exactly. So first question, what Velerix is exactly? The Velerix is as I told you earlier, it is a car company that, like, that let's that is that makes supercar and hypercar and stuff. And yeah, the these this there is a car design I've already designed. I have designed exactly two of the cars, and this is the Velerix lighting, I named it. And this is the car design, and this is my notebook where I keep all the car stuff. And so the first thing is the specs. Well, now the specs have changed a lot as I am growing up, but yeah. um so firstly, it will be like, first, as the main point of the, like, car, though. So there will first point of the car will is its engine. So I have named my company's car engine the Velo engine, which will total have four parts. I haven't updated it yet, but yeah, it has a basic concept of an aeroplane engine. So first point is the turbine, which will be a cylindrical ball bearing that will have like flat spiral blades to rotate the inner ring. Like, this is a ball bearing, and these are the balls inside, and this is the inner ring that rotates. We can see it in daily use, right? Like skipping rope and etc. The power converter is the thermal converter. It will rotate by a fan will create air that will, like, uh, I think, yeah, wait a second. Sorry, I needed to drink the water. So as I was saying, that the air from the fan will hit the inner blades of the ball bearing, or you could say the turbine, and it will make the inner ring rotate. And the friction and when it will rotate very high, on very high rpm, the friction here there is a, as you can see right here, it is you can see a dot right here, and this is connecting to a TCA, which is thermal converter. And this dot is copper, and this, you can say, this stuff right here is the cover of the wire. And the heat travels, heat made by the friction of the rotating blade, rotating ring, creates heat, and then it goes to thermal converter, and then the energy made from the thermal converter goes to the fan, and this is how it goes the loop. The second part, which is like thrust converter, I haven't designed it very well, but I think it should work. But you tell me the rest. Will it work or not? Yeah, the whole car system will be different. So there is an H2O, aka water container, and then this right here, we have a nozzle that sprays, or you can, yeah, sprays the water from the water, you can say, water container. And this is the car and the location of the thrust converter system. And this is the thrust converter. Same, it is the same concept as the engine. The water comes from here, uh, and hits these blades, you can see here. sorry, they hit the blades, you can see here, and makes it rotate, and this will rotate the tires. And the braking system, I am currently working on the brand new one because this doesn't make kind of sense, but yeah, I'm working on that one. And reverse system as well. This is some private information, so don't look at that. Yeah. And now this is how do I make ECU and BCM. So first of all, what the hell is BCU? I mean ECU, not BCU. ECU. ECU is ECU is aka engine control unit, which will be located at the back of the car, which will check the engine speed, or you can say RPM, gear changes, and slow the turbine or make it faster based on the speed or the mode the car has. The BCM, now the BCM is the device that controls all the lighting systems, headlight, taillights, etc. BCM stands for body control module, designs and places. So the first design is, we have ECU. So this is the engine and battery, and no way, there is the engine and then the plug of the ECU, and it will go wires, and then it will, like, we as we know it, this wire will be from thermal converter, and this wire is from this wire is to monitor the engine, and this wire is to, this is the main wire which goes to battery to keep track, and dashboard to show what's going on right here. And if you notice the Nvidia G4 RTX, it is Victus. Yeah. So now let's speak BCM. This is battery, and then BCM. This is will be a coded server software, or you can say coded thing, or that uses microcontroller with an alloy, or you can say plastic body, that controls all the lighting system, example turn signals, headlight, etc. Now the AC system. This is very complicated yet you can say interesting system. The coolant plus tubes plus AC fans equals AC system. So this is the trunk of the car, as I showed you the design of the car. I think, yeah, I showed you in the first. So there will be the this stuff, AC stuff, and this is the trunk, as it is mid-engine setup, and it is the trunk, and it is the headlight. Well, anyway, there will be a air vent. You can see here, it will be a air vent which will take the hot air and coolant vent, where the coolant will be taken, and these will be the main vents. So the coolant will be go from here, this tube, like this tube, and this is the vent, you can see here, this is the tube and this is the vent tube, and then it will go all around and then go to tube 2, which will full diagram is here. Wait a second. Oh my goodness, it is very hard to explain to normal people, but it's okay. So as we saw here, the vent number 1, and then the pipe number 2 sends the coolant, and the coolant to a pump, and then that pump sends the coolant to vent number 2 to make the air even more cooler, and there will be a fan curved at 35 degree to give even give even more I know you got it, to give even more air. And this will be the tube and container, and that container will send the coolant through vents, and then all those stuff happen, and that collected air will go from here to here to AC vents. How's my desktop wallpaper? To the main point, wiper system. This will be the container of the wiping liquid, and of course you can say tube, and that pumps the coolant from the nozzle, and that these are they you can say the nozzle here, and then there will be wiper wave which will keep servo motors I forgot to mention servo here, but these will contain servo motors and then nozzle both on both the side. So exhaust pop system, it is the same as it is not a traditional internal combustion engine. It will have a completely different exhaust pop system. So it is the same system from the ICE spark plugs, which is internal combustion engine spark plugs, and that light alcohol mix to first fill the container with vapor and then ignite it using spark plugs. This is the full like diagram. And now let's go to the smooth suspension, because we don't like wobbly rides right there. So like, yeah, the spring will be like this. For first where thin at the top from here, and then thick from the middle, like from here. This will be the thin area and this will be the thick area. Okay. And it's you can say the shape will be like this. And now the steering system, this will be the chassis, and the this is the steering system. I mean steering wheel, not the steering system. Wait a second. Yeah, this is the steering system, and this is a connecting rod, and this is the system where it gets turned. This rod will go from right to left, and there will be some so a kind of blocker to block the full steering off. And then this is the, like, you know this will be the, this will rotate the you can we can say that, like this is a rod that will that will move the rod from right to left, and it will move this, and this rod that goes right to left will move these main axle tires. And I'm going to show you